Hello, everybody, and thanks again for tuning in again at another episode of 300 Voices in 300 Days. I'm Jeremy Carrizales, and with me we have a very special guest, Terri Collins. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Jeremy.
How you doing today?
Pretty good. Yourself?
I'm doing good.
Okay, good.
So I'm noticing you've got the CW Mustang Riders.
Right. That's the name of my trail ride club. Well, I say mine, but I'm the president of the club. It's
Okay.
ours. We're a big family. We ride horses and we have events, for breast cancer. We having a ride coming up October the 16th, I believe.
Okay.
The third weekend in October.
Okay.
We ride for autism. We just had a school supply giveaway on yesterday, which turned out pretty good. So yeah, that's CW Riders. That's
Cool. How many riders do you guys have for
It's
CW?
about 25 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about 25 of us. Only like 6 of us ride horses, but that's but we have a party wagon. Like when we go on the road, because we take road trips, a lot of road trips. We go up to Austin and the little backcountry towns, and they have big trail rides. So we take our party wagon and we ride.
Okay.
Have a good time.
So are you from San Antonio, or where are you from?
Yeah, San Antonio.
San Antonio. What part of San Antonio?
East side.
East side? Okay.
Yeah.
So what got you into this whole, riding horses and being involved
Well, we are in Texas, and so it's kind of like the culture of Texas to be country, I guess.
Yeah.
Like we are in Texas, and so the culture of Texas is cowboy and riding, and so yeah, it's a lot of us out here.
Yeah, that's cool. See, I'm not wearing my cowboy boots right now, but
Do you have some? As long as you have one pair at least.
I actually do not own a pair of cowboy boots. So
everybody in Texas needs to have one pair of cowboy boots.
Yeah, I'll get on that for sure. So going into San Antonio. So what do you like most about San Antonio? You kind of already talked about that Texas culture. What do you might like specifically about San Antonio?
Well, San Antonio is the city where I'm from, so how can you not like San Antonio? It's very festive, and there's always a lot going on here, so I like San Antonio.
Yeah.
I leave San Antonio and travel, but I always come back home.
So on the Trail Riders Club, so you said you go to Austin, you go to Houston. What is your most favorite place to go on the rides and stuff?
I like East, going to Houston, Rocharon, Angleton, Crosby. We've been as far as Okaloosa, Louisiana. Like they have really big rides.
Mm-hmm. So give us
like mega rides.
So what does like a ride entail exactly? So what do you do?
Most of the time it's like tailgating with football, but it's Western.
Okay.
We have our beer, we got our food, we're barbecuing, the kids are running around, there's a concert, it's very family orientated. It's also like a competition because they give prizes for most members in uniform, the furthest traveled, youngest rider, oldest rider, crunkest party wagon. Like we have a wagon and we pride ourselves with that little wagon. So it's like a competition. They give money, they give scholarships, trophies, belts,
buckles
and boots, horses, all different kind of prizes, saddles.
So I can get my boots.
Hey, if you get in the competition, you need your boots. You can ride with that.
Okay. So you told me earlier that you own horses.
Yes,
correct?
I have 3.
Okay.
Shorty Low, Sugar Mama, and Bartender.
Wait, say those again.
Shorty Low, Sugar Mama, and Bartender.
Bartender.
Yeah.
Do you have one that you ride primarily only for the trails, or do you do you all?
Yeah. Shorty Low, that's my favorite for the trail ride. He's hurt right now, so I haven't been able to ride him, but he can do the long haul. Bartender too. Sugar Mama's really for the kids. Like she's not gonna run and she's not gonna go too far. Mm-hmm. So that's like for beginners and kids. Like she's an old horse, and so she just kind of good to. She's not gonna do anything surprising. Yeah, because they'll do some surprising stuff, and it gets dangerous. Mm-hmm. But she's pretty calm. She's older, so I use her for the kids and for maybe like ride so you can get on Sugar Mama.
Yeah, okay. So what do you like most about helping out the community and using the CW Mustang Riders as an outlet to do so?
The feeling that you get. It was so lovely yesterday. We linked up with Sapphire, beauty salon with Pam Kelly over on W Wright Road, and so she fixed their hair and gave haircuts, and then they came over to us and got the backpacks, and it was so like refreshing to see the little girls like shaking their hair because they had their hair done, ready for school. So it's just a feeling that you get. It's nice. We work with the elderly. We go to Roseville Senior Community like twice a year, and so just you see them in the store and they're like, hey, y'all came, we love y'all, come back. You know, so it's just a good feeling to be out here helping people. Yeah.
So you could say that, you know, it's a pretty tight-knit community, specifically the CW Mustang Riders. In that community, what else do you guys do?
Well, it's actually it's a big the trail ride community is a lot bigger than what people think, because a lot of people don't know it, they're not into it like that. But here in San Antonio, there's probably like 6 or 7 clubs. Mm-hmm. You know, there's like Turning Point, which is one of the first clubs out. Then there's Triple O, and then you have What It Do Riders and SA Rough Riders and Texas Riders. So I mean, it's about 6 clubs, 6 or 7 clubs, and we all kind of hang out together out in the country.
So where in San Antonio do you guys go? Like
it's like 1346, like China Grove,
okay.
Out that way,
uh-huh.
where it's just land and we can play around. There's not a lot of rules. You can smoke cigarettes and all that stuff. Not like coming to the city, like coming to the city, there's a lot of ordinances. So we just kind of hang out in the country where we can cut loose and
And I guess that's neat about San Antonio. It's a big city, but you can drive, you know, a couple miles out and you're in that.
In the country, and it's only like right down East Houston Street. So you just keep going out East Houston and to the left is like right there. Mm-hmm. So that's a good outlet.
So you're telling me a little bit about yourself. You're telling your story. You have a voice, part of our 300 Voices here at 10 TV. And why do you think it's important for us to be able to share our story?
Well, for one, like I said, a lot of people don't know that the trail ride scene is out here, and we're always recruiting and looking for people to come out and hang. It's real, like I said, it's real family oriented, and so it's a good thing for people to come and get involved. We want y'all to come out and party with us in the country. So it's important that you know that there's an outlet out here, something else different to do in San Antonio. So
how can people connect with the CW?
Well, we're on Facebook, email. Y'all can get my phone number. There's a lot of ways you can connect with us. You can go out 1346 to the Mustang Lounge. That's usually our home base. My grandpa, Red Collins, he's owned the Mustang Lounge for like 45 years. It's been open, and it's a speakeasy like BYOB, you know, and we're open Monday through Friday, so they're always out there having cold beers and just listening to the music. And so a lot of times you can just find us out there, or somebody out there, they'll know immediately when you come and say, see that right, that's our home base. And so you can always find somebody out there to let you know some information about us. Okay. But I'm going to give you some before we leave, because I want to see you in some boots next time.
Hopefully I can pull them off. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. I think I've ridden a horse once, so I probably need a lot of catching up to do.
Well, you can come out on Sunday. It's a good time for me. Like I said, on the weekends we trail ride. So Friday, Saturday, we hitting the road Friday. We're coming back either Sunday morning early, or we'll come back Saturday evening, depending on how much fun we have.
And it sounds like you guys have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do.
Cool. So growing up as a kid, were you always involved in kind of this scene?
Not really. I always liked horses and animals and whatnot, but as far as the trail ride scene, no. I haven't always been. This is our 3rd year as CW Rider, but this is like my 5th or 6th year owning a horse of my own. But I always rode everybody else's, whoever, you know, if I felt comfortable. So I would ride, but I didn't own any of my own. So probably just like the past 5 years.
Okay. So what do you think you're most known for, and in San Antonio with your contributions, helping? Is there anything else you may be known for, helping out the community here in San Antonio?
It's probably CW Riders is probably what I'm known for the most.
Okay. So where do you think CW Riders is going to kind of expand in the future? Do you see any kind of potential growth or?
We don't really lose members. With some people have to fall back maybe because of elements and they can't travel or whatever. And like you lose one, you gain one, lose one, gain one, you know, or they come back. So we're constantly growing. Like every month we have a meeting at 7, and first Friday of the month is 7 at the Mustang. And so it's like every meeting there's a new face. Mm-hmm. Somebody just interested, wanted some information, want to ride, you know, just want to know what we got going on. So it's a lot of growth.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, Terri, for coming out here. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the TAN TV network about the CW riders, or is there anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Well, no, just that we're going to have our 3rd annual breast cancer awareness trail ride, the 3rd weekend in October. And you don't have to have a horse to come out. It's a big party. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a trail ride for breast cancer. So if y'all family, bring the kids out so y'all come check us out.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks again, Terri, for coming and telling us all about it. I learned a lot today. I'm going to go probably get some booze pretty soon. I need to get into this, the Texas scene, a little bit more, living in San Antonio. But thanks again for coming in. I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Yeah, sure. Once again, guys, I want to thank you again for watching another episode of 300 Voices in 300 Days. I'm Jeremy Carrizales, signing off.